Hey everyone, and welcome to the read for what your inner selves need you to know, want you to know, feel you should know, would know, could know for December 15th through 21st of 2024. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personalized reading, my link will be in the description below. This way we don't have to have the limitation of just the cards, because I'm just going to be using my Dark Magic Oracle deck today, and that's about it. So this is unconscious, subconscious, conscious thoughts, superconscious thoughts, unintentional, superintentional, subintentional, and intentional thoughts from all parts of your inner self. And this is strictly inner selves. Even if the inner selves can move within and outside the body. Blush. Love is blooming. So love is in the air. Love is blossoming. Love is blooming. Love is very romantic and platonic and messy and complicated and complex. And it causes a sense of like duality and polarity, like opposites attract but similarities retract kind of a deal, causing a lot of static friction and like bad blood between people that should be getting along but aren't. I hear the phrase "but your brothers," and I'm hearing just because we're brothers doesn't mean we need to get along. And I heard no, but you still need to love each other. So brotherly love, familial love, love from the family members and family bonds. There's a lot of olive branches of forgiveness and atonement and rectification and redemption coming, but very slowly, especially for those that exhibit a lot of like Enneagram 1 or 8 energy or Life Path 9 energy, or those of us with maybe 1 to 8 hours of sleep if we're lucky, or 1 to 8 minutes of sleep if we're lucky. There's a lot of personality dispositions that are being made about you because of how you appear to others. There's a lot of manifesting things. So pretty much having the feeling like you did this to yourself, so what did you expect to happen? You set yourself up for this. You're setting yourself up for success as much as failure. Poppies and opiates and codependencies and addiction habits, being more out in the open with it and more set in your ways will help. I feel like one of your inner selves is taking more like a reserved observational stance. Like they're a silent observer. They're not necessarily lurking in the background, but they're not making themselves noticeable in a way that showcases or displays anything. Like an assassin or a ninja kind of a deal. Life can be a dream come true. And it comes by turning your reality sideways sometimes. So, moon phases, moon magic, dream manifesting, astral plane walking, subconscious work, creative visionaries through dreams, lucid dreaming, vivid dreaming, controlling your dreams. All of these have some form or another of redemption-like qualities, as well as forgiveness and a deeper introspective look. Mirror portals and mirror exercises and mirror scrying. Looking at yourself in the mirror and pretty much holding a mirror up to yourself and looking to see how poorly you've been treating yourself and how poorly you've been treating other people because of that. Self-loathing, self-reappreciation due to low self-esteem under the guise of humor and escapism as a cop-out. Silencing and oppression, the feeling of being censored, are a few triggers. Setting a trigger or a safe word or a phrase or a trance-like state or a hypnotic trigger, something or other that will help your You program your mind in psychopathy to match your surroundings. Evoking, summoning spells through words and emotions and empathy, as well as telepathy. FOMO, clear your vibes. So there's going to be a lot of needing clearance and gaining the right circumstances and way to do things, because there's a certain way to do certain things, and sometimes there is no other way. But that doesn't mean that there isn't an alternative around. It just means that you need to work harder to achieve that goal and get over whatever it is that's causing you to resist that change. It does look like there's a lot of clearing the air, clearing the karma, atonement, soul healing, Akashic records, and Nemesis records. Especially when we are masking ourselves. We need to be in our true, authentic selves the entire time, not just when we want to be. Here's looking at you. And you're gonna go far, kid. By the Offspring sticks out. And so did Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. And Phantom of the Opera. So masking behaviors and demasking behaviors. Due to mimicry and trickster spirits and demons and personalities that want to coerce you and con you into believing things, like con artists, scam artists, using charm, wit, and enthusiasm to gain the upper hand and get what you want, and just to turn around and use it against you. But the masks are slow to come off. They're going to come off by the end of the month. But you've been getting hints since the 13th of this month of December. Who's who and what's what. Especially about the nuanced terms and steering clear of binary thinking and absolutism. But all in all, you need to bond with your familiar and your animal spirits. Not only in times of need, but making it a regular habit instead of just when you want to. It does look like there's a lot of scavenging and feeding off of each other, like energy vampirism, siphons, getting a sense of draining energy due to overstimulation or underwhelming results. It does look like there's going to be a lot of feeling crop dusted or ghosted. Dry throating sticks out. Dry heaving sticks out. Dry humor and deadpan wit and sarcasm and wordplay stick out. Reliability, reservations, being reserved, well-grounded, well-centered, gratitude, but doing the bare minimum and then expecting gratitude. Fear of expectations being met or not met. Fear of the impact on whether or not you do miss out on the opportunity or not. Fear of missing out is a big one. Working on your fear of control and your fear of feeling oppressed, especially the marginalized groups like the LGBTQ and the women and the people of non-white, non-male origin. It does look like there's a lot of instability and insecurity within your within your self-duty or rigid mindset still, and you being still a little sharper on the edges a few places, but nothing a few learning curves and a few a little hard work won't do. Fix it with some hard work and elbow grease, I hear. Constructive criticism through roasting and through emotional empathy and being able to exert your darkness in a sense that brings out the light even better, kind of a deal. Not that you're not shining already, but that you can shine more. But that's what I'm getting for what your inner selves need you, want you to know for the 15th through the 21st of 2024. So as with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.